Hi everyone, it's me Grace. Welcome back to a new video. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about how you can learn a language by watching TV or movies or just anything that's in that language. If you're new to my channel, then you won't know that my language philosophy is that you should be spending about 40% of your time actually studying. And when I say studying, I mean like using a textbook, like actually writing notes and doing grammar exercises and this and that. And then 60% of your time watching TV, watching movies, learning through songs, just like immersing yourself in the language. And when I say watching TV and watching movies and stuff, I don't just mean sitting there and just watching it. I mean, as a beginner, that's very helpful. It's very good because it means that you can just kind of like soak up the language, just kind of get used to it. But watching stuff in the language is such a useful resource and you can learn so much more with it. And so as you get further into your studies, you should be doing a bit more than just sitting there and just watching it. And today I'm going to show you guys how you can really maximize the benefits from watching TV and how you can really just learn the most. So the first step, the first thing that you should be doing when watching TV is something called shadowing, or also called parroting. And that's basically when you repeat after the people in the show. I keep saying show, but like I said, this can be movies, YouTube videos, whatever, radio, whatever. But basically you just repeat after the people. And you should be doing this like something that you should be doing at the very beginning. And this is how you get your pronunciation to be so good, okay? So good. You should be repeating a lot, like a parrot, just saying everything that they're saying. Obviously, you can't say everything, but really saying as much as you can. And sometimes I even like pause the show, rewind, listen to it again, and then say it again. It's just a way of loosening up your tongue so you can speak with more speed and fluency, especially with languages like Cantonese, Mandarin, that are tonal languages. Pronunciation is so important, because if you use a different tone, what you're saying can have a completely different meaning. So it's very important that you get them right. And I think the best way to master the tones or to get them right is by watching and repeating. Somebody actually complimented me and said that I have a really nice rhythm when I speak Cantonese, a very natural rhythm. And I think how I got that is by watching TV dramas and repeating after them, and just repeating and using that rhythm and getting used to it, so that now when I'm speaking with myself, when I'm forming my own sentences, I'm used to that rhythm and I can just speak naturally. I don't really know how to describe it properly, but I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying. So I'm actually going to show you guys an example. I'm going to put on a TV show that I'm watching, a Hong Kong TV show, and I'm just going to watch the episode, a bit of the episode. I'm just going to show you guys how I would shadow or parrot, how much you should be repeating, and I'm just going to show you guys how I do it. Okay, so I have my laptop here. I'm going to be watching an episode of the Hong Kong drama Brutally Young. I'm currently watching, I just started it, so I'm on episode 2, and I'm basically just going to play the episode. I'm just going to watch it, and I'm just going to essentially forget that you guys are here and shadow and parrot in the way that I normally would, so you guys can see how to do it. Okay. 冇得等㗎啦！唔好死啊！
姑娘，我係李強老太太，我先生而家點啊？你冷靜啲先，
我先生而家點啊？
登記處先問到。李強老太太，我先生而家點啊？你冷靜啲先，
我先生而家點啊？
急症入院㗎，你要登記處先問到㗎。
要等醫生出嚟先知。
要等醫生出嚟先知。點解會咁㗎？
先差人打電話俾我。我哋想同你傾兩句，你 OK 啊嘛？
你 OK 啊嘛？
過嚟呢邊。
尋日見到佢都好似疏疏地咁。
尋日見到佢。
尋日見到佢都好似疏疏地咁。
都好似疏疏地咁。
你今日仲要入埋 ICU。
ICU。
可能不過10幾年冇見㗎啦。
不過十幾年冇見。
不過10幾年冇見㗎啦。
冇見㗎啦。
尋日我哋約咗出嚟聚舊。
So I hope that helped give you guys a little bit of a demonstration on what to do. Obviously there will be times where they'll be saying long sentences and you won't be able to repeat, or times where they'll say something short but even if you rewind, you still can't really catch what they said. That's perfectly fine. You can't say everything, but everything that you can catch, repeat, even if it's not the whole sentence but just the end of it. That is something, because you just need to repeat after them. And if you don't sound exactly like them, then go back. I think for me, because I've been learning Cantonese for a while, you know, my parroting is quite good. But when I first started, obviously it was really hard for me to make those sounds, you know, because I was just a beginner. But go back, listen again, and say it again. So it might take a long while, but the show is still interesting. So, you know, it doesn't really hurt to go back a few times or pause it a few times. You know, you can still watch the show as normal and enjoy it. So it's fun, and you're learning, improving your pronunciation at the same time. And also by repeating the words in this way, I think it helps you to remember them, because obviously you're reading the subtitles and you're saying the words, and so that's helping your brain fully register the translation and helping your brain to really remember it. I just got a call, so like I kind of don't know where I left it off, but basically I think I was saying yeah, you shouldn't watch it with people, because they will need to tell you to shut up. If you're watching with people and they don't tell you to shut up, that means you're not doing it right. You're not saying enough. So do it by yourself, where you won't disturb people, and just shout, just parrot, call out stuff, repeat after them, and you'll really see big improvements in your pronunciation and how natural you sound. And yeah, so I just think just by watching TV dramas, you know, if you watch them often, you know, maybe, I know, you know, you guys have your own lives and everything, you might be busy, but if you have the time to watch, or not even TV dramas or like YouTube videos, like one every day, like a little bit every day, then I think that's good, instead of like spending 1 week binge watching a ton and then not watching. It's kind of what I did, I'm not gonna lie, over the summer, but that's not good. It's best to do it over some time, so that as you watch, all the common phrases that you hear a lot, you know, common phrases that are said a lot, you're gonna start to remember them, even if you don't write them down, because obviously you hear them a lot. You know, you're watching TV dramas all the time, or movies. I keep saying TV dramas, but let's just stick with that. You're watching TV dramas a lot, and so you're gonna start remembering all the, you know, the slang words, the common words. You know, this really happened for my Mandarin. A lot of phrases and stuff like that I just remembered, and I literally just sat and just watched and parroted, and I remembered so much. So that's just good. So just being consistent with it and just watching a lot is really helpful. If you want, you can definitely take notes. I think for me with Cantonese, I definitely do take notes, because I don't really have many textbooks and other resources for learning Cantonese, and so a lot of my vocab and stuff like that comes from TV dramas. So words that I hear a lot, I might write them down just to make sure I remember them, or words that I'm watching, when I watch and I see the subs and they look really and the words are useful, the words are words that I use commonly, then I'll write them down. You know, words like usually, do you know what I mean, words like embarrassing, words like happy, you know, words like that you probably use a lot. You know, I'm not gonna write down words like soft drink, or words like cloud. I'm not gonna write that down, because I'm not gonna say that a lot. But words like house, you know, what, I don't know, words that if I don't already know, but just words that you look and you think, okay, that is a useful word, that is a common word, I'll probably say that a lot, or it comes up a lot in the drama, then you can write it down. I think that's really good. And also, whenever I'm watching TV dramas, I always have my dictionary. This is for Cantonese, Japanese, French, whatever TV drama. I always have my dictionary on my phone, and then I'm always, you know, sometimes I'll pause, I'll go on my dictionary, look at words up, look at how to pronounce it, look at its usage, you know, stuff like that. You know, and ask questions. If there's some words that you think, oh, these two words have the same meaning, what's the difference? Write those questions down so you can ask them to native speakers, you know. But basically, just be proactive when you watch. Don't just sit back and watch, but watch and repeat and write down words and look up words and ask questions and stuff like that, and you'll definitely learn so much from just watching. So if a TV drama episode is like 40 minutes, it'll probably take me like an hour to watch it, and just those 20 minutes I'm just spending pausing, you know, rewinding, you know, a bunch of stuff like that, and that just adds up. Because yeah, so that just goes to show you like how much I actually pause and rewind, and I don't just sit back and just watch. So I hope this video was somewhat useful, you know, to show you how useful TV dramas and movies and stuff like that can be. When I say spend a lot of time immersing yourself in the language, as well as just sitting back and doing nothing, you can also learn so much more if you actually are proactive. And I basically just wanted to share with you guys how, you know, because I always say watch TV, do this, but I want to show you guys what you should be doing when you're watching and everything. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, please like it. Like, don't just like it and swipe away, actually like the video, share it with your friends who are also learning languages and stuff like that. Comment down below your thoughts. What are some other things that you do when you're watching? Do you do these things already? You know, tell me what are they useful. Just talk to me. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and yeah, bye.